Joining me now with additional perspective on the talks between mainland China and Taiwan is Gregory Tsang, a current affairs commentator based in Beijing. Thank you so much for joining us. How significant is this, and what do you think will come out of these talks?
I think this visit is extremely important for several reasons. Number one is the office that Mr. Wang represents, which is the top policymaking government agency in Taiwan. He's meeting Zhang Zijun, the counterpart on mainland China. This is the first time the two governmental agencies heads have this gathering. In the past, of course, we had SEF and ARATS interaction. They are unofficial organizations, so this is the beginning, very important. This meeting will perhaps lead to a institutionalizing the event in the future. Second, the person. Mr. Wang is an experienced high-ranking official in Taiwan. He has experiences international, cross-strait and government affairs, and he has a direct pipeline to reach the Taiwan leader Ma Ying-jeou. So whatever he's doing and speaking would carry more weight. Thirdly, the timing. At this time, of course, on both sides of Taiwan Strait are important events. In Taiwan side, we have the 71 election coming this year, and 2 years later, with the general election. Mainland China, since Xi Jinping has taken charge, he has embarked this ambitious and important reform to cover many territories. Therefore, this timing is important. Mr. Wang comes to China at this time as a visitor, as a reader, as an interpreter, as a speaker. He'll see what's happening. So his observation and understanding about what happened in China will help him to return to Taiwan to do his job better.
Well, you mentioned timing. Talk about timing here. After 65 years, what recent developments do you think led to this opening, the opening of the door to these meetings?
It's not easy at all. As you know, the relations between mainland China and Taiwan was a total stop for almost 60 years. But since 2006, the Yanzan visit mainland China opened the doors. Now, in the last 6 years, since Ma Ying-jeou taken charge in Taiwan, there are important improvements made between the two parties in economic, social, education exchange. Now is the time, perhaps, to after finishing either part, get into the difficult part. So we say economic first and political next. So this could be the beginning of such a dialogue.
So do you think we'll see more meetings in the future between these two sides?
It's not easy to say that time is ready. However, there are strong indications on both parties to get started. For example, President Xi Jinping mentioned a few months ago that the political negotiation cannot be delayed forever. On the Taiwan side, we see DPP has made some moves to perhaps modify their position of not recognizing the 1992 consensus, and Ma Ying-jeou is also facing a lot of challenges. I do believe if both sides are creative, who never know, maybe Xi Jinping and Ma Ying-jeou would have a chance to meet in Beijing in November, but that is something we have to wait to see.
All right, Mr. Gregory Tsang, thank you so much for joining us from Beijing. We appreciate your insight.